I'm Teacher April.
For week 4, we have the properties of operation on integers. For learning task number 1, you are to complete the table by filling up the sum or product. When we say sum, this is the answer to addition. When we say product, this is the answer for multiplication. But for you to answer the given exercises, you need to recall the rules in adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. So, for example, 5 plus 3, what is the answer? The answer is 8. 3 plus 5 is also positive 8. Okay, so you do the rest of the numbers. In adding or multiplying integers, you have to consider the different properties of integers. So, number 1 property is the closure property. For addition, any integers a and b, a plus b is an integer. This is closed for addition since the addends, yung dalawang numbers, ay integers. The sum is also an integer. For example, 7 plus 12 is equal to 19. Yung 7 at saka 12 mo are integers. And the sum, which is 19, is an integer. Okay, next, negative 15 plus negative 12 is equal to negative 27. Negative 15 and negative 12 are integers. And the sum, which is negative 27, is an integer. Okay, for multiplication, any integers a and b, a times b is an integer. So, this is closed for multiplication since the factors, yung dalawang numbers na minumultiply, are integers. The product is also an integer. For example, 5 times negative 9 is equal to negative 45. So, yung 5 at saka negative 9 are integers. And then, the product, which is negative 45, is an integer. Another example, negative 3 times 8 is equal to negative 24. Another property is the commutative property. So, we have commutative property of addition and multiplication. For addition, any integers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. So, ano ang napapansin ninyo sa statement or sa dalawang numbers? Magbabago kaya ang sum nila or maapektuhan kaya ang sum nila? So, let us see. Example, 6 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 2 plus 6. Okay, so let's see if the sum is still the same. 6 plus negative 2 is positive 4. Negative 2 plus 6 is positive 4. So you see, the sum are equal. Next, negative 8 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 3 plus 8. So, applying the rules in addition of integers, we have negative 8 plus negative 3 is negative 11. Negative 3 plus negative 8 is also negative 11. So, the sum are not affected. They are the same or equal. So, the position of addends, yung dalawang numbers na ina-add mo, will not affect the sum. So, ibig sabihin, changing the order of the addends in addition does not change the sum. Okay, for multiplication, we have a times b equals b times a. So, magbabago kaya ang product nila or maapektuhan ba ang product nila? So, let us have an example. 7 times negative 5 equals negative 5 times 7. So, multiplying the two numbers, we have negative 35. Negative 5 times 7 equals negative 35. So, the product are equal. Next, 10 times negative 6 is equal to negative 6 times 10. So, multiplying the two numbers, we have 10 times negative 6 is negative 60. Negative 6 times 10 will give you negative 60 also. So, the product are not affected. They are the same or equal. So, the order or position of factors, yung dalawang numbers na minumultiply mo, will not affect the product. So, ang ibig sabihin, changing the position or the order of the factors in multiplication does not change the product. Next property is associative property. So, we have the associative property of addition and multiplication. For addition, any integers A, B, and C. So, we have three numbers. We have the quantity of A plus B plus C equals A plus the quantity of B plus C. So, ano ang napapansin ninyo sa statement or sa tatlong numbers? Okay, they are grouped together. On the left side, we have the first number and the second number are grouped together. On the right side, we have the second number and the third number are grouped together. So, magbabago kaya ang sum nila or maapektuhan kaya ang sum nila even they are grouped together? Let us see. Example, the quantity of 3 plus 7 plus negative 4 equals 3 plus the quantity of 7 plus negative 4. Let us simplify first the expression inside the parentheses. 3 plus 7 will give you positive 10. Bring down negative 4, bring down 3, then 7 plus negative 4 is positive 3. So, applying the rules in addition of integers, we have 10 plus negative 4 is equal to positive 6. 3 plus 3 is equal to positive 6. So, therefore, the sum are not affected even they are grouped together. Next, letter B. The quantity of negative 2 plus 8 plus 5 is equal to negative 2 plus the quantity of 8 plus 5. So, let us simplify the expression inside the parentheses. Negative 2 plus 8 is positive 6. Bring down positive 5, bring down negative 2, then 8 plus 5 is equal to positive 13. So, applying the rules in addition of integers, we have 6 plus 5 equals 11. Negative 2 plus 13 equals 11. Still, the sum are equal. Different groupings of addends will not affect the sum. So, ibig sabihin, the way that the addends are grouped together still does not change or affect the sum. Next, for multiplication, any integers A, B, and C. We have the quantity of A times B times C equals A times the quantity of B times C. So, parehas lang, they differ in operation. The first number and the second number are grouped together. The second number and the third number are grouped together. So, maapektuhan kaya ang product nila or magbabago ba ang product nila? So, let us have an example. The quantity of 4 times 5 times 7 equals 4 times the quantity of 5 times 7. So, simplifying the expression inside the parentheses or bracket, we have 4 times 5 equals 20. Bring down 7. Bring down 4. 5 times 7 is equal to positive 35. Multiplying the two numbers, 20 times 7 equals to 140. 4 times 35 is equal to 140. So, the answer is the same. Next, negative 2 times the quantity of 6 times negative 4 is equal to the quantity of negative 2 times 6 times negative 4. So, let us simplify. Negative 2 times 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. Negative 2 times 6 equals negative 12 times negative 4. So, applying the rules in multiplication of integers, we have negative 2 times negative 24, negative 12 times negative 4 is equal to 48. So, they are the same. Different grouping of factors will not affect the products. Next property is the identity property. So, for addition, we have any integer a plus 0 equals to a. So, anong napapansin niyo sa statement na nalamin lang si a sa 0? So, that is identity property. For example, 15 plus 0 equals 15. 0 plus negative 8 equals negative 8. So, yun pa rin yung sagot kapag inad mo sa 0. The sum of any number and 0 will always be equal to the number. The identity element of addition is 0. For multiplication, any integers a times 1 is equal to a. Sa multiplication naman, 1 ang identity element. So, si a na nalamin sa 1, ang sagot ay a pa rin. So, for example, 32 times 1 equals 32. 1 times negative 15 equals negative 15. So, the product of any number and 1 will always be equal to the number. The identity element of multiplication is 1. Keep on watching on the next video for the continuation of our discussion about properties of operation on integers.